everyone, it's Amanda from LHL Organizing. I'm going to show you 2 skills to beat procrastination clutter. Like we talked about in the other video, one of the main reasons that people have clutter that becomes overwhelming is they're routinely putting off making a decision or following through on an action. So I want to talk about the 2 skills to reverse this, and it doesn't necessarily undo the big hoard that you have, but it helps keep it from becoming overwhelming. So the first thing we want to do is pick up often, and what that looks like is, and I wish I could show me and the stuff in front of me, but I was sick for a week and I have dishes sitting around in the living room, right? They don't belong in the living room. So typically the best scenario would be that when I go leave this room, I want to refill my glass of water or something, and I already did that, so I can't do that. But if I wanted to refill my glass of water, I would pick up all the dishes that are within sight of me and go take these not only to the kitchen, but they're dirty dishes, right? So in the dishwasher. Ideally, you could even wash them, but that's a little bit further than most people do. Now for me, I've been extra lazy this week, so even if I did manage to pick up stuff, and this happens quite a bit, it's not just from being sick, but when you're lazy, and not that this is abnormal, but it's very typical to go ahead and take it to the other room, which is halfway there, right? We covered a lot of distance by putting it in the kitchen, but then would set it on a counter in the kitchen, which is frustrating when you're the person in charge of the kitchen, or you're supposed to load the dishwasher, but everybody just piled mounds and mounds of stuff up. And so we really want to go ahead and, tip number 2, finish the cycle. So we want to take it all the way into the dishwasher. If the dishwasher's full, we want to go ahead and put the soap in and wash it, right? So tip number 1 is to pick up frequently. So every time you're moving between spaces, bring things to the right space and bring things back that you will need or that belongs in the other space. And then tip number 2 is to finish, do it all the way, right? So if we're gonna wash laundry, don't just let it end in the dryer, right? Take it out, bring it to the rooms, put them in their homes. Okay, everybody, part of my delayed decisions was a week ago I pulled stuff off of these lower shelves because my nephew was coming over, and they're just a little too fragile for a toddler. So I pulled them off, put them in a basket, and I'm gonna have to put them back on the shelves now. So you'll see a little extra. It's not just tidying up. At least I wouldn't normally consider that part of tidying up, but it is putting things back. It's a delayed action. So, if you folded the laundry, you might as well put it away because you're almost all the way there anyway. So by doing that, you're never going to have the mound of laundry on the chair. You're not going to have the mound of dishes on the counter. You might end up having to wash the dishwasher before it's full and have a few sitting out, but it's going to be a whole lot easier if you go ahead and get that dishwasher running, so that in a few hours, maybe, I don't know how long it actually takes to wash the dishes because my dry cycle is pretty long. But the washing part's not too bad if you're willing to hand dry your dishes out of the dishwasher too. So, and hand washing them. By doing these things, you finish the cycle completely. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to show you is the pickup and these 2 skills that you can learn and work into your day. Now, if you have a hard time starting a new skill, a great thing to do is to rely on a smart device. Like I've got a Alexa device over there. Ignore.
I'm not sure.
Ignore. Okay. Anyway, you can set reminders to tidy up throughout the day, and that's a great way to go too, because even if you're not quite getting it as you leave a room, you are going to get regular spurts of tidying up in different spaces, right? Wherever you are, tidy up when the thing goes off, right? And it's great to get everybody involved in that too. Ta-da! We finished. What do you think? All right, so here's the dining room. I have some trouble adjusting the lighting. Let me see if I can change that. Better, worse? Not sure. Okay, so I had medicine out. right. Let's see, last things last. Returns. 14 minutes and 33 seconds for this room. So this is it. Need to go online and see how to return these. Those are the 2 skills I recommend to beat procrastination clutter. I hope this helps you, and I'll see you next time.